Today I'm going to show you this guitar, the Harley Benton Nashville Nylon Plus in black. This guitar is a nylon string guitar by Harley Benton, the Thomann brand, and it's called Nashville Nylon Plus. Obviously it's black, and there is a cheaper version without the plus, I think. I don't own the cheaper version, but this is the one with the fancy inlays. Currently it retails around 399 euros, and I can show you maybe the inlay here, like a Tree of Life inlay or something, like I think the Ivana's Jam guitar has. For me it's kind of confusing because you don't have the dots, and yeah, you have the dots on the side here, as you would expect, and that is helpful for sure, but just looking at the fretboard it's kind of irritating sometimes, at least for me. And other than that, well, you have these kind of standard nylon tuners, and here is a hole, so the guitar is not very thick, as you can see. It's like a Les Paul, I would say. And classical guitar, it sounds nice. It comes with the piezo pickup, and you have the volume control, bass and treble control. So let's check out some specs from the homepage. Slim body with cutaway, yes, mahogany body. Wow, Canadian, I don't know what it is in English. Some Canadian tree. Sorry, I don't know about all the woods and wood names in English. It comes with not non-stainless steel frets, just usual frets, but that shouldn't be a problem because nylon strings, they're not that well, demanding to the strings. 400 millimeters radius, 648 millimeters scale. Saddle is 46 millimeters. Double action truss rod, Fishman Sonic Core, pickup Fishman VTB preamp, and yes, ebony bridge, and DLX diecast mushroom mechanics, whatever that is. Okay, nice. And to me the guitar feels really comfortable to play. The action is really low, but I have to say it was really high when I got the guitar, so I had to lower here the saddle, which is the case with most of my guitars, and I had to adjust the truss rod. I didn't play it for a while now, so now I found out that maybe some strings tend to hit the frets here if I'm playing in the lower region. Maybe I can adjust it again, but that is not a problem. Because you can slightly higher the saddle, or you can solve this problem by adjusting the truss rod. So here are some sounds. I'm recording direct through my Fractal Audio FM9, but no effects except some reverb. Sorry, I'm also picking a little bit too hard sometimes. As you can hear, then the strings are hitting the frets. I'm not very familiar with playing nylon string guitars. Finger picking is really comfortable. Also here you can access the higher frets. If I play with the pick, shred on the guitar, like maybe the Ingve. guitar is not that quiet in the room, which is a little bit of a surprise to me. I thought it's not usable, but actually it sounds quite nice. It's a little bit more quiet than maybe a traditional classical guitar. But other than that, it doesn't sound bad in the room. So it's just in the room sound through this mic. So for me, as a not expert for classical guitars, I think this is the perfect guitar if I would have to use a classical nylon string equipped guitar in a live situation. Because I think it's very easy to control the feedback, and yeah, it plays very comfortable, very close to a well, an electric guitar. Except of course that the fretboard is wider than on a traditional electric guitar. The bass and the treble effects, EQs here. If I reduce the bass, sorry, crank the bass, it gives it a really full volume, full tone. So I was setting these in the middle for all the other playing, reducing the treble. And cranking the treble. So it doesn't do a lot to the tone, the treble control, the bass control is definitely audible. I would assume, especially in your live situation. So I can highly recommend this guitar. If you are also not the biggest fan of these fancy fretboard inlays, maybe you can also try out the cheaper one, which comes with just usual dots here, and also it has some holes here, I think. But for me, this is a perfect yeah, nylon string guitar. I have some other Harley Bentons, like here the Ovation style guitar, which is quite cheaper. It's also nice, but the frets and the overall quality is way better on this guitar. So I also have the Silver Burst steel string version of the Nashville, which I also like. That comes with a lipstick pickup and also piezo pickup. Please check out my videos about that guitar, and I can also highly recommend that. It's very flexible, but it doesn't sound exactly like well, a full body steel string guitar. So I would say this is way closer to the full body classical guitar than the steel string version is to the well, full body steel string guitar. Anyway, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing my channel and leave your comments below. See you.